this might sound a little crazy, but I'm not the type of individual that's going to come on here week after week to tell you things that I haven't lived through, because that's what Dos Doris is all about. Everything that I've lived through, especially the last 5 years on the spiritual journey, which has been one ride, one hell of a ride. Let me just tell you, as you can tell from all my videos, yeah, but you can also see a lot of growth there. So my whole life, I've carried this fire inside of me, a God-gifted light. And no matter how many narcissists, liars, pretenders tried, and the key word here, darlings, is tried to dim it, I kept shining, and in most cases, even brighter than before. So let me just say this. This is going to sound a little crazy because we're a little crazy today, but thank you. Thank you to everyone who ghosted me, doubted me, lied to me, underestimated me, because I used every single moment as fuel to move forward. Maybe this sounds like you. Maybe you feel like you've been waiting forever. You've picked up so many narcissists in your life and you're just like, why is this happening to me? Why am I not moving forward? And think about it. Your moment may just be, you may be just waiting for a month. Try a couple decades and tell me how that works. Because I've had to work so hard on myself for decades. And trust me, I know how it feels to wonder why nothing seems to be moving when you want it to be moving. Well, first, you're not in control, but we'll get to that in a moment. The truth is, it is always moving. Always. We're always co-creating. Your thoughts, your energy, your faith, they are shaping your path every single day. And this isn't spiritual nonsense. This is alignment. Here we go. Alignment. And let's be real. Why would God, now take accountability for yourselves here, why would God give you what you are praying for if you're not the version of yourself that can hold it, protect it, and steward it? I'm going to let you sit on that one for a minute. Why? Why would he give you everything? He loves you too much to have you fail, right? The becoming is part of the promise. So let's go back. Growth is part of the blessing. So if growth is part of the blessing, the becoming is part of the promise. See how they both go? So stop and think again. There's a lot of thinking we're doing today. If God is withholding from you, he's doing it for a strategic reason, because he's preparing you, shaping you, strengthening you, building you, and so on, to the version of yourself that can carry these blessings and not have a tower moment when it comes all crashing down, right? He doesn't want it to come crashing down. When he gives you this gift, he wants you to hold on to it for a lifetime. Like, there's no returns. I want you to have it. It's going to be amazing. You're not going to want to return this blessing when you get it. See? So it's going to be so much bigger and so much more aligned. It's going to sparkle. It's going to be beautiful. Your head's going to spin in the best way. And God isn't saying no. Because we always think when things are not happening, God's saying no, no, no. No, if people really understood the universal law in the language of God, it's only yes. So that's why our words and our thoughts are so important. And that's why we're always co-creating. So if we can think in our heads that God only says yes, wouldn't our mindset change a little bit? Because the no that you think God is saying is no, not yet, my daughter, not yet, my son. He's holding you back because he's preparing you, because he wants you to have all of those desires and wishes that you keep on wishing for. So let me just tell you a quick little story here. So when my earthly father was here, he wanted me to be fully prepared. So this was back in my 20s. So he wanted to teach me everything about automotive, right? He didn't want me being one of those girls stranded on the road, not knowing what to do. He wanted me to be able to change my own flat tire and get back on the road. And I love him for that. So it was a real hands-on experience, of course, before the nails. So I decided I wanted to buy a used pickup truck. Don't ask me why, but I got a 1981 GMC pickup truck. It was black, obviously. And that whole entire year, my father and I, we worked on it. We rebuilt that whole entire truck, from the engine, carburetor, transmission. We did it all. It was an overhaul, right? Just kind of like what God's doing with me. So back then, I was so impatient. I just wanted the truck to be done. I just wanted to drive it and just get on with my life, basically. But I didn't understand why it was taking so long to get the truck ready. But now, decades later, I can see it clearly. If I would have rushed the process and just slapped the truck together and said, okay, let's just put these bolts here and do this, and let's just get on the road, I can guarantee you that truck would have fallen apart instantly. I would have ended up on the side of the road somewhere as the stranded girl that my dad did not want me to be. So the preparation was the blessing. The waiting was protection. God works the same way. As the Bible states, at the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Did you just hear what I said? At the right time, that's the divine timing, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So who's in control here? Not you. I don't see you in that Bible verse. I see only the Lord. He is in control and he will do it in his divine timing when the time is right. And let me leave you with this. When God finally releases what he's been preparing you for, it's not just going to change your life, it's going to change others people's lives around you, which is the most beautiful thing because you're going to be of service. But everything's going to make sense. Every tear, every delay, every detour, every season that you thought was wasted will be accelerated. And you will start seeing all that wasted time that you thought was wasted coming all back suddenly, because that's our God. He works suddenly. Your waiting has purpose. Your preparation is holy. And your breakthrough, hear me when I say this, your breakthrough is closer than you think.